everyone, Cheek here with another Transformers review, and today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Legacy United Lockdown, one of the Star Raiders. I was looking forward to potentially a new mold. Obviously, I guess I didn't really look too closely at him before getting him, but obviously, well, not super obviously, but I would like to get all the Star Raiders. It would be cool to have a pirate crew, like an actual Transformer, Cybertronian pirate crew. Anyway, Lockdown is pretty much a retooling of the Legacy Evolution Scraphook. I didn't hold on to Scraphook for terribly long, mainly just because I didn't care too much for the mold. I do think they did a good job of making a tow truck vehicle mode look more like a car vehicle mode. There's only slight differences with the transformation. The only thing being is how you put the accessories on for the back of the car mode. This is pretty much just the engine, works the same way the engine did on Scraphook. So if you want to take a look at the transformation, go ahead and take a look at my Legacy Evolution Scraphook review. But he does come with the engine gun, which I think is supposed to be a nod to Transformers Animated, where he had Ratchet's EMP gun. Or medical tool, but that he weaponized. But it's just two halves that are just form the front of an engine, and then you can see the two barrels back there. And then if you just pop them apart, you can just keep them stored on the legs. Because I personally, since it doesn't look too close or close enough to the EMP generator that Ratchet had, or that Lockdown stole from Ratchet from Animated, I think it's better to keep it stored there. And then you just have the hook right here, and then this one you have like a gun on this hand, or have it stuck on the arm. I will say the biggest gripe I have with this figure, other than it being Scraphook essentially, is that this right here, from the side, it looks really bad. It looks like he's holding a claw or a hook weapon rather than, oh, that's his arm. He's missing a hand, and then he has a hook for a hand. Like, I wish they had done that. I will say the nice thing is that it is painted to make it look cooler, like a pirate accessory, rather than just a hook attached to the end of one of these weapons, which, if you look closely, looks like the back of a car window, an armored car window, I guess. The face, I would say, reminds me more of the movie Lockdown that they did, I think, for Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. So it's not as close to the anime. I think it would have been cool if it was closer to the anime, but I will say he does look a little bit more vicious with this head sculpt, so maybe they were right in choosing this one. The downside, and the main reason why I don't like weaponizer type Transformers at all. It's just that I like it when it's more generic characters that aren't really main characters at all that do it, because it's like, I don't know, it's just they're more likely to fall apart, and they're just not going to stay in really good shape for very long. They're just going to get all loose and fall to pieces, and I just don't like it. And also, it really affects their range of articulation. So let's take a look at his vehicle mode. As you can pretty much clearly see, he's not quite 100% in car mode, because I'll show you, since that is the one thing that is different between the two, is just you go ahead and stick these together, and then just plug them into the back, right into his forearms. Although it, for whatever reason, is being a little difficult this time, but you just get them all pressed in there, and then it gets the more rounded look of the back of a car that looks like it has turbo thrusters or whatever to make it go fast, like a more powerful extra engine in the back. I will say the hook does look a little bit odd placed back there, because he is not a tow truck. As far as I'm aware, there's not really anywhere else to store it that actually makes a whole lot of sense. So you're just kind of stuck there with a hook on the back, unless you want to, I don't know, put it somewhere else and hope that you don't lose it. He is a little bit of a disappointment, but I will say the look of the car mode does kind of make up for it just a little bit. As I do like the aesthetic of it, the spikes, the colors, definitely very locked down feel. But I will say it still bugs me that they didn't just reuse an older lockdown mold or just tweak an older lockdown mold instead of using Scraphook's mold and just tweaking that instead. But that's about it for Transformers Legacy United Lockdown Star Raider Pirate. And if you like this review and you'd like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. Until next time, have a good one, everyone.